DMXVerzus.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scope, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do is Shutterworth, aka the GOAT artist, LB Lauderdale Boss, the Soul Wars creator, Ring Gang Radio in the building.
Yes, sir. Ringing in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, what up? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Boxer in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's get it.
Hey, Bodega P, he's above ground tonight. He's not down in the sewer fighting the Foot Clan and whatnot.
Nah. I'm still fighting the turtles. They made their way up above ground. So they fighting them in my territory now. I got the high ground.
That's what it is, man. We salute you for keeping our city safe. You know what I mean?
You might run into some damn street sharks now, but shit.
Yeah, right. Battletoads. And lastly but not least, we got my other man here. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Key Soprano, the Humble Beast, represent Patterson, New Jersey.
Hey.
And I'm in the building.
Yes, sir.
Special
guest, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the show, Keith, man. Always a pleasure to have him on here, you know what I mean?
A bigger boxing fan than most of you niggas out there saying
right?
y'all hardcores.
You already know.
That's what it is.
I can't watch this top rank card. It doesn't have enough mainstream big names.
Yeah, it's like, who's this? It's like,
who's this? Oh, just God forbid you getting knockouts and niggas getting mollywopped.
LB kind of dipped into his Karen bag in that one. He sounded like a Karen there.
Damn, I'm hyped. Let me Snoop Dogg it down right now with this wine. You know what I mean? And I'll calm it back down.
Oh man. But yeah, we all just finished watching, the epic versus battle between Snoop Dogg and DMX, man. And I think I speak for all of us, I think it kind of restored the feelings a little bit, or in my case, it restored it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
This shit was like a breath of fresh air. Just to hear, just to see two legendary rappers, do their thing for about a couple hours, 2 hours and a half, I think, and just play nothing but their hits and their famous, guest appearances, all that shit, man. So LB, man, you started off, bro. Like, what did you think about all this?
It's the best battle. I know Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, they legends, and they had the title before. With Jada and Fab coming up as a good runner-up, but it's official. Snoop and DMX got the best battle now. Like,
I feel like we be saying that every time though. Now this is the best battle. This is the best battle. Like,
I mean, Jadakiss and Fab was like the best hip hop battle at the point, but it wasn't the best battle. Like Beanie Man and Bounty Killer still kind of had it a little bit.
Yeah, to me that was the best overall one because just how it came off, how it performed. Like that shit it felt like an actual like real concert.
Yeah, remember they was the first ones to start with the whole like, look, let's both go to the same location, cut out all this soundboard, sound check fuckery, because y'all niggas can't plug in, the red wire with the blue wire or whatever the fuck y'all doing at the crib.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And even had the fucker, because you even had the cops in there trying to shut that shit down. Because you know how Jamaicans how you feel about slappers, bro. They don't like that shit. So it's like, they try to shut all that shit down.
So that's what made it classic too, because if someone tries to shut it down, it's fucking classic. Like you've been to a party and motherfuckers start shooting or shit get shut down, you're like, damn, you remember it now, like.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sure. So
Jamaican basement parties.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ever been to them?
Yes.
Yep.
Plenty of them. Yeah.
Oh man.
Let me not think about them. Like I was wilding in those parties.
Yeah. Any all those Caribbean basement parties were too lit.
Exactly. what
You
I'm
had to
saying?
be
Word
there.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Yeah, I'd be leaving there, my glasses fogged up, my shirt all sweaty and smelling like 3 different like perfumes and from women shit. It was beautiful, bro.
Those were the best feelings, like especially by the bodegas, the Dominican basement parties. The bodegas closed, but you're hearing all this music. Where that shit coming from? Like you already know what's going down.
Fucking right. Yeah,
Exactly.
You goddamn right. Oh man, but
It's safe to say, like, I mean, I think it was the best battle. Snoop and it's like, it was none of this. Well, let me hold on to my best song to the end. It was like, look, we got hits. We just coming out the gate, hit.
right. Now, originally, when it started off, I was thinking to myself, because I mean, DMX started off with the intro, "It's Dark and Hell It's Hot," and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know.
That was perfect.
Nah, that was perfect to start.
Well, it depends. But then after that, this nigga Snoop played "What's My Name?" Who am I? What's my name? So I'm just like, I'm like, okay, Snoop is trying to get the hits out early, and Snoop got out to an early start to me. He really did.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get up to an early start, but even then, like niggas was like, 6-0 Snoop. Like, no, DMX was there with him. That some of the counters, like, because it was funny, because when he threw on "What's My Name," I was like, DMX needs to counter this with his own "What's My Name," and he did, because I like X's "What's My Name" more than Snoop's. The fuck.
Yeah, no, but I think DMX got to a groove when he played "Get At Me, Dog," and like I was telling niggas in the chat, like "Get At Me, Dog" made for one of the most epic pep rallies I ever had in high school. Imagine you have niggas talking about, "You niggas want to be killers? Get at me, dog!" Screaming out loud while teachers is like, listen. Yeah, and then someone actually brought the explicit version instead of the edited version. So niggas was just rapping along with it, like had the whole auditorium gym rocking, bro. And mad people got in school suspension over that shit too.
Good times.
Good fucking times.
Good times, man.
Yeah.
Yep, you had to be there.
Yeah, you had to be there. And then after that, Snoop though went to a cheat code because he did the Tupac collab. And then he did down.
Ain't no cheat code, like
it wasn't. I mean, it was kind of a cheat code. But then when X counter would stop being greedy, which was like the perfect counter for that.
Yeah. And then of course, if you want.
I still gotta say, Two of America's Most Wanted is a better song, but I probably listen to damn.
I was gonna say I listened to
Being Greedy more recently, more often.
Yeah,
I think I listened to Two America's Most Wanted so much that I don't. It's not that I don't want to listen to it, but it's just like you gotta like get burnt out on that. Because it's one.
I haven't heard that song in like a while, maybe about 3-4 years.
I mean, I remember when fucking Tupac was playing that shit with that white girl that used to be on MTV, and he played a snippet of that shit on a special. That's how.
Yeah, I remember that.
Tabitha Sorensen.
Yeah, Tabitha. She's like a hardcore like Republican now. Shit is funny.
For real.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Back in the day, shit.
That's how I know all y'all. That's how I know all y'all niggas much older than me.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's like that song was so classic in the video and everything. Especially if you ever see the unreleased version, like in the beginning with the fake.
Yeah, with the Biggie. The fake Biggie. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Death Row DVD right now. I'm looking at it. I got that on DVD.
Damn, nigga,
wow.
Rich ass. I got the damn VHS of that shit. Like the Death Row Too Hot for TV. Like, but yeah,
damn,
man,
I
that
only
shit
heard
so.
about that.
Oh, you never seen it? Ah, nigga, you got to see that.
Nah,
shit,
never seen it. Never seen it.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
jokes on that shit are hilarious, bro. They giving out Dr. Dre real address.
Yeah, all types of fuckery on that shit, bro.
The DJ Quick video, oh man, like
Yeah, there was some classic shit on there. But
yeah, you gotta find that on the internet or some shit. Like
I think YouTube might have it. Or Dairy
cut shit out.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, after that, Snoop played Down for My Niggas, which as well as we all know is a party, it's a fight starter and a party ender. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas don't know how to act when that song comes on. Catch an inadvertent elbow and all hell breaks loose.
And the sad thing is like that shit was on Snoop album, but it's like most people they stop the song when they get the Snoop.
Yeah, I be forgetting Snoop's on the damn song.
Yeah, because I mean, C Murder already kills that shit, and then Magic, talks about talks his shit. And
yeah, Magic kills that shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Magic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, R.I.P. Magic, straight up.
Mr. Magic, known for causing havoc. I used to kill that shit there.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, like stop being greedy. I was listening to that shit like maybe last week when I was cleaning up the house. So like that's my fucking song right there. So.
Yes, sir, man. And then after that, I mean, and I didn't think that Snoop would actually go dip too much into the No Limit shit. But I mean, he played Bitch Please. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know, play that shit. Well, although Exhibit's verse was a lot harder than Snoop's though, but that's my opinion though.
Yeah, half the features on that Top Dog album like were better than Snoop, but then Snoop got like real dope solo songs, but he didn't really play those on that. Cause real talk, when I bought the album the day it came out, and I wasn't really even feeling Bitch Please like that. Like I used to be like, there was other way better songs on that shit I used to fuck with, like when the video came out, that's when I was like, damn, Bitch Please kind of that shit kind of go in, like
yeah, they forced that single on us.
Yeah, they did, but it was the right single though, because that shit started Snoop's little comeback though, you know, because that shit was hard.
And then everybody started checking the album, and it's like, oh shit, hold on, Snoop, like this is a No Limit album, but it's like a real Snoop album now.
Yeah, no, because it had Dre beats and all, it had Battle Cat shit on it. Yeah, it was a lot better than the other. You know, like the first No Limit album that he dropped. So I was glad they actually picked the song from there too. You know, and then after that, man, like I said, they went back and forth. Like I didn't think that Snoop would actually play G's and Hustlers and Pump and shit like that. I didn't think he would.
Me neither.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then he played Lay Low. I was like, okay, you know. Personally, I didn't like that song as much as others. I mean, it was okay.
But I remember, classic.
It was cool, but I never got into it like other people did though. I mean, I like, you know, I don't know why. I may have to listen to that shit again. You know, maybe it's just like I haven't listened to it in so long, but.
And then he had them Dogfather vibes in the video too. That's what killed it.
Yeah. Oh man, then of course you know DMX, think he played X Gonna Give It To You, What These Bitches Want, especially, you know, fucking D, you know, that shit. But where the bell for me started to turn was when DMX played How's It Going Down, because he counted that shit with beautiful, because Snoop played Beautiful, and How's It Going Down. I mean that's a cheat code song too, because you play that shit, like that shit takes you back to like 98, somewhere 98, man. You know, like that shit is just like that. I don't think any summer song will really beat that. So not Beautiful, and I like Beautiful too. You know what I mean? Beautiful
was cool. Like I probably like that that Timberland song Snoop had, the Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, that's the
yeah.
That was my shit.
Yeah. I was surprised. He didn't play no Timberland beats, you know, from his. Oh well. Yeah, well, he has some hits anyways. Anyway, so what can you do?
Beautiful got me in trouble, man.
What was that?
I said Beautiful got me in trouble, man.
Talk about it. Why did it get you in trouble?
Hey, man, I got 2 kids off of Beautiful. Straight up. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Word.
That was my shit.
Shout outs to the kids.
Yep. Shout out to the kids.
To the kids. He half Brazilian. Video was Brazil. So you know, it's only right.
This nigga was really in the spot. Word.
Art imitate life.
So Keith, you was most likely
got me in trouble.
Yeah, most likely you was probably drunk off your ass too, and then you found yourself a Brazilian chick, and then you was spending that G in her ear, you know, and you was drunk too, and she fell for that, right? And that's how you got them 2 kids.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's what it was, man.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, like I mean Snoop Dogg, he hung in there. Like he played Murder Was the Case. You know, Murder Was the Case though. Imagine a song like that being a fucking single today in 2020.
Which was probably very, because when X played Slippin', I was like, I don't think anything could beat that. Slippin' is my personal shit. But Murder Was the Case comes close, but I still gave Slippin' the edge.
Yeah, I got your murder was the
Thank
case, man.
Yeah, I love Slippery too, but murder was the case because that shit brought me back. Because if you ever see the uncensored video for that shit too,
Hell yeah!
Yeah, that's
I remember the MTV Awards of performance on that shit too.
Yeah, and that shit was a single, bruh. Like that song was dark as fuck. That shit used to have me low key shook because them niggas was really because Snoop was talking some real shit in that song, you know. Murder and the murder was the case that they gave me that hook. That shit blew up. I was like, I always loved that song because that song was just too hard. And then of course DMX played "Niggas Done Started Something." That might be an arguable top 10 blackout performance ever. Like a nigga just flat out blacking out on record. Like
it's definitely a top 10 posse cut.
Yeah, I know.
That's not up for debate.
Now, like I said, if niggas want to front on X on the lyrical shit, dude was outshining a lot of niggas in his prime. Like, and that song is a perfect example of that shit. And Mason the Locks all came correct too, But X just, X late put that shit to bed. You know what I'm saying? Too bad. I was like,
Yes, he did.
Yeah, we're never. Yeah, I know we talked about this before on the podcast too, but I don't think these little niggas do posse cuts like that no more.
Yeah. him and Mace were in their bags on that one. Like they were the highlights to that song for me. Niggas done started something.
Yeah.
I love how Sheik started that bitch off though, man.
Yeah, he did. She definitely. She was. And Sheik doesn't get his credit for his part in the damn posse cuts because he always killed those posse cuts, and he set it off right, and then Mace just came flowing in that shit.
Yeah, I mean, no, that was Murder Mace. That wasn't Bad Boy Mace. That was Murder Mace. That was Children of the Corn Mace. Still channeled.
I mean, but whether it's Murder Mace, Bad Boy Mace, like Mace always had that ill flow, so didn't matter which Mace. He was gonna flow his ass off.
Word, but yeah, I was glad that actually got mentioned there too. And then they of course DMX played the other one 4 3 2 1, up on there. And then Snoop though he played I Love It. I honestly didn't think he would actually play that song. Like I was like that's kind of because especially isn't he like beefing with the East Siders still? Like I know they
nah they're not beefing no more.
They're cool now.
Yeah, Trey D said they mad cool now.
Yeah, because they were literally trying to kill Snoop at one point.
Outside his house.
Yeah, exactly.
Jump fences and shit.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
man,
the visual of that shit.
Yeah, but no, shit was dope.
All that Snoop jumping over gates and shit, trying to get away from Trey D, swole ass. Like that's comedy right there, man. That's
yeah, it was though.
That shit writes itself.
Yeah, and then I thought he would have played the other East Sider song, the one that had the
got beef.
G'd Up.
Oh fuck yeah, Keith. That will both of y'all said the two better songs, G'd Up and If You Got Beef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You Got Beef was dope as fuck. Like damn, like Snoop left some bangers on the table. Like personally, I would have switched out a few. Like I would have probably one of them songs like Pump with a
Yeah, now Pump didn't do it for me. I don't know. I didn't really like Pump like that. It was okay.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like it's a dope song, and it's it's cool on the album, but I don't think it was like a standout cut. Like
and this is what I was talking about when I said about how people gave Snoop the edge, which rightfully so, because he had so much more of a deeper catalog. But when you have a deeper catalog in a verses, it hurts you because you have more shit to play, but that means you'll have more shit to fuck up. You could play the wrong shit.
Word.
Yeah, because he slipped on that. I felt like if he wanted to go back into that album again, he could have used different tracks, but he damn near was picking the best ones. I mean, not to hold down. If you'd have put that one on, but I don't know if enough people heard it. But the G's and Hustlers, Doggy Dog World.
Yeah, I mean, Doggy Dog World was a huge hit though.
Yeah, that shit was classic. Like,
I mean, that shit, like, my Nigerian grandmother. I remember as when I was a kid, you used to like wave your hands to the side and talk about Snoop Dogg, like wave your hand, like she got into it. I was just like, wow, that video used to play.
then the dramatics killing that shit. Like,
I used to do that. I used to do that. My. That shit used to kill me.
The dog pound rock the party all night long. That shit, that's just a vibe. It don't stop. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Daz had that melodious voice.
Hell yeah.
Load on that shit. That's the thing when X be playing his collabs, he usually has the best verse. With Snoop, it's more like sometimes.
Well, because that was the other thing I was gonna say. When he plays those, like, honestly, for the most part, like and maybe I don't think it was just me that thought this, but I used to always think whenever he was, on his tracks with the East Siders, I always felt like half the time Trey D was better than Snoop.
You kidding me? Hell yeah! No, Trey D.
Yeah, I don't think no one disagree.
Yeah, Trey D used to.
You can say that with Daz and Corrupt.
Trey D used to rip those albums to shreds, bro. You serious? Yeah.
No, there are some people that sleep on Trey D, but like Trey D always killed shit.
Yeah, no question about that.
I mean, tell that to other niggas. The other niggas I've been around don't really like Trey D. Always like who, or like he's just like considered like the side nigga, like what we talk. Pause, the side niggas,
the extension nigga.
Yeah, and the extension niggas don't get love like that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna jump into my Shea Butter Twitter bag. Man, that's colorism. I don't think a light skinned nigga could drop a hard gangster verse. That's what it is. Y'all see the little Jerry curl and the deep ass voice, and y'all like, man, I don't know, man. I like Snoop.
Right, and then after that, I mean, they played. DMX played the Rough Riders anthem.
Hey, whoa, hold on. Let me get an order of chili cheese fries.
Okay.
Okay. Damn, I'm not done.
So I drove to work today, so yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? But Rough Riders anthem. That shit was right there for X right there. Like DMX used potato flows. Oh, we still ordering P?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But and then of course, then Snoop tried though. I mean, he got by 9.99, and then was like, and then you play nothing but a G thing. You drop it like it's hot. All them shits like that. And then of course DMX, and this is shit we were talking about before that. DMX put Where the Hood At, and that's like one of DMX's like last real hits before he actually fell off. And
that in Right Here.
What's that?
That in Right Here.
Yeah, Right Here. Yeah.
Right Here. That was my shit too.
I mean, Who We Be was my shit too. Who We Be.
Yeah, Who We Be. Yeah,
Who We Be was dope, but that song never really resonated with me like that. I'm not a fan of that flow.
Well, I remember the first time I actually heard the song because I remember I watched the video premiere and I thought the video was hard. So
the
video was hard.
Yeah, the video made me like the song.
No, that song always resonated with me, honestly.
The sun, the moon, the stars, okay, all right. Swiss Beats spoken word ass song.
I understand what you're saying, why you wouldn't like that shit, but I always fuck with it. But that's just me.
Yeah, so
it's not a bad song. Like it was worth his list. Like I could understand why he played it. Like, and off the top of my head, I can't think of something else that I would have switched it with. Like maybe something. What's that song? Nah, you know what? Nah. You know what? That damn it was another posse cut. That Rough Riders.
He could have played 24 Hours to Live.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, he killed. God damn, DMX be murking these posse cuts.
Yeah, or shut them down even. Yeah.
There was
so many posse cuts, classic.
There was some that I wasn't expecting him to play. Like I wasn't expecting him to play "Fucking with D" or "It's All Good," which are dope songs, but I wasn't expecting those.
I mean,
fucking with D is like classic. Like,
dude played some X shit, and I was like, wow, that was random off Volume 1.
Yeah, that's true. That was the other one. I was like, really? I was not. He should have played. He should have played Scenario 2000.
Yeah. That shit was everybody snapped on that.
Yeah, exactly. Or even Grand Finale too, or play that shit from the Belly sound. The other shit he had on the Belly soundtrack.
The shit with Sean Paul.
Yeah. Yo,
Here comes the boom. Here comes.
Yeah, if he had played that shit would have really been a rap.
Yo, when he was getting into the West Coast bag, like I was low key kind of anticipating We Be Clubbing remix.
Yo, if he played that, I would have just told him to get the fuck out of here. Yo. I hated that fucking song.
I was almost like, what if X played? Because he could have played. I know this. We kind of forget about this, but like, but he could have played his verse off the fucking Touch It remix.
Oh yeah. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the Touch It remix. That's been a minute since I even heard that.
Damn.
Well, because there's like 3 different versions, and then like there's the one then there's I remember I was able to download the one long version with all of them that was like 9 minutes long because they always separated them, but then they came together for the video shit.
Right, that sounds like the Whoa remix.
Basically,
You're like, you know what? Let's just get everybody on this song.
Yeah, instead of having like fucking 3 different versions of it. The fuck.
Right.
That's the shit you play at the end of the basement party when niggas is trying to like bag someone and leave.
Hell yeah. But I mean, and also like I said, another thing we were talking about before, I'm positive that we're gonna hear some shit tomorrow about some of the homophobic shit that DMX was talking about. Like, where the hood at? I mean, he had to spit.
That shit ain't a word. That shit ain't no word. Whenever somebody say some stupid shit like that, talk about fucking Breonna Taylor killing not arrested. Like, I don't want to hear no. I don't like those big bad DMX because I'm homophobic. Nah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's a different time. And as soon as he started spinning it, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, guaranteed to buy.
Yeah, we already knew. There were people in the comments that was like fucking saying it. Like, cause I read the comments.
Fuck them.
Motherfuckers like, uh-oh, they gonna get DMX for this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think as black people, like, we all need to like learn how to collectively ignore shit like that. Like, don't draw attention to it. Like,
well, the problem is, and there's that one magic word that unfortunately has kind of seeped into the black community. That one word that I fucking hate. I don't hate it, but I resent it a little bit. The I word, the intersectionality.
Yeah, that word don't exist for me because if y'all ain't fucking fighting for black rights, once again, y'all Breonna Taylor killers in Florida and shit, chilling on beaches with hoes and shit. Like, I mean, that intersectionality, I can't even spell the word. Like, that shit don't exist to me. Like, it's a bullshit word. I don't give a fucking. Ain't no intersectionality with no black folks. It's just black folks getting damn shitted on, and we need to get that turned around. So, I mean, you damn Twitter activist niggas could chill with that.
They'll say, but we need to also focus on homophobia too. They need to all be.
Well, you focus on that since it's so important. Since cops are breaking into people's houses at night and killing them because they allegedly they're gay or whatever the fuck. Like, since that seems to be a bigger problem than black people getting murdered.
Right.
Yeah. So show me the thousands and hundreds of thousands of videos where that's happening.
Facts.
Like, niggas, I'm tired of motherfuckers trying to rewrite history and add that shit to the black struggle.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I'm not going to say that those issues aren't issues, but I don't feel that they need to all be combined into one thing. Which
exactly. That's why we going to ignore those issues because they're not really issues. Because honestly, the issues we dealing with been going on for damn 500 years. These niggas that jumped ahead of the line on some like, well, we're here too. I'm like, yeah, but take a number.
Yeah.
Like, you somewhere around the back of, like, you're somewhere near, like, the Native Americans and other people, like.
Yeah. And because of that, and this is the last thing I'll say about that, the problem is that leads to other people, you hear shit like, and I've heard this. Oh, I'm gay, so it's like being black. I'm like you. Like, oh my fucking god.
And I'd be like, okay,
I've heard that before.
I wouldn't know that until you mention that shit, or you do some flamboyant boy George ass shit. Whereas, you could be any shade of black and motherfuckers can see that and discriminate on you. So it's not the same thing. And if you're one of those people listening to this that's on that shit, you're wrong.
They'll say, oh, but George Floyd wouldn't gotten the case that he did. People wouldn't be behind him if he was gay. Like, shut the fuck up.
You see what I'm saying? It just, when you start paying attention, you see how they just start like explaining away, just adding extras, and it's like, okay, like goalpost jump. This like, nah, man, fuck all that. Like DMX can say what the fuck he want. He a hip hop legend. Like he shut shit down. He made a comeback late in this shit, and I felt like he evened that shit up a little bit.
He did. And then what I also appreciate from the thing too was the intermission. We know where DMX went to go do what he did, and then they started playing the fire mixes. Like they started playing like old school shit, and that shit had such a vibe. Yeah. Like that. I was like, that's what's up, And just
I enjoyed the fuck out of that. Like that shit was perfect. Gave me a chance to finish up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The shit that I liked the most, honestly, out of all of it was these niggas were both each other's hype man. Like they was hyping each other up, and they was playing the song. Snoop
Yeah.
Like, I love that shit. Like he don't fuck. It's like, don't fuck a battle. Like this shit is my shit. I don't give a shit. And they hyping each other up. Whereas like in the other ones, like especially in the Fab and Jada shit, you could see that their body language, they basically side eyeing them with the body language.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean,
that was more Fab, like, and his DJ that kept fucking up.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, and that's why they were each other's hype man. Like they were like throwing in the ad lib. They knew each other's lyrics and shit like that.
That's that love, man. That's that admiration. Yeah. That respect, man. That's hip hop.
And there are two different types of lyricists too. So that's why I even made it more even. That's why I was really fucking with it.
But I think like at the basis, they're similar in one aspect, and I think that's the flow. Because they're both known for their flow and like their voice.
Yeah, well, I mean, Snoop still kept his flow, whereas even like at the end when DMX kind of fell off, his flow left with him. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Both of them had the flow.
Mm-hmm. And when you hear DMX on the track, it's like, who that? Like,
yeah, that's Mike presence. You can't teach that. You know what I'm saying?
You need to teach it now, shit.
Word. And then of course, at the end they were all freestyling. I didn't think they were. I mean, that took me. I didn't think they were gonna go with that. But Snoop showed that he's still a freestyle. I mean, dude was killing every single beat. Doing that shit. I mean, DMX. I think by the time the liquor got a hold of him.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, sorry. I'm reacting like late to this. But LB, did you say that you can't teach these niggas mic presence?
No, I said they need to teach these niggas mic presence.
No, actually, I feel like it's the opposite. All these niggas have mic presence, but nothing else to go along with it. Like their mic presence, like they stand out, but for the wrong reason. Tekashi has.
They don't stand though. They don't stand out when you put them all on a song though. That's the thing. They all sound the same in that regard.
Okay, now because Tekashi 6ix9ine has mic presence, but he don't have a damn thing else.
Nah, he ain't got mic presence. He just yelling like that's Memphis Bleak on steroids. Mic presence, what the fuck? Like rat presence, shit.
Oh man, yo.
Snitch presence, maybe. Crime watchers, get them now, blicky. Yeah,
Like, it was cool. I mean, DMX, though, DMX has dropped freestyle, but I think liquor got a hold of him, so he was kind of sloppy. He wasn't on point like he usually was during that time, But I mean,
it was still tolerable, I thought it was decent,
Yeah, he had his moments. Like I said, he just wasn't super sharp with it. But like I said, the dude dropped enough freestyles in his career to me not to question it.
Yeah, and I'm not expecting this dude to go off on some Crooked Eye, Excel freestyle shit. I mean, we don't listen to DMX for that. You listen to DMX on some like, fuck this nigga, die, rob him. You ain't listening to DMX to be on some, well, the astronomical moons and stars and the lyrical, no. Like, get out of here, man. But overall, like, who did all y'all have winning? Like Keith Soprano, like, who did you have winning?
I had Snoop, but that's just me.
See,
I had X.
See, I had it DMX, but not by a long margin, not like a wide margin, but it was a short margin. So I think those gave away a lot of the rounds later in the battle, and let X catch up on some Patriots Falcon shit,
Wow, like I don't know, cause Snoop still has some bangers at the end though, like I almost want to say it was a tie, but I'm leaning more to Snoop. But I might say it's a tie.
You could say it's a draw.
Like
this is not an instance of draw is the new robbery, so you could say draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wasn't like a PBC draw. Like, damn, I just watched this nigga win 8 rounds and drop him. Like, damn, how he get a draw? But yeah, you know what? I might officially. Fuck, I might have to say a draw, bro. Yeah, draw. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, that's a draw. Well, when Obi says a draw, it's rare because he doesn't like draws.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but I mean, I feel like Snoop came out super hard.
It might be a draw. Because he hates draw.
I mean, because this is the thing, it's like DMX came through toward the end, like he closed out the show. Like, it might be a Snoop by majority decision. Like, I felt like this is like pro-grade Taylor. Like, so I could see that. That's why I said I lean towards Snoop, but
geez, reference the fight that you got the whole prediction right on. Why am I not surprised?
Hey, it bees like that sometimes because I can't control the rhyme. Let's get a Keith Murray Havoc battle. I don't know, man. Shit. That's why.
Keith Murray Havoc battle.
Oh man.
Stupid.
Yeah. But yeah, I was entertained. At the end of the day, it really don't matter who won. Hip hop won. I think the fans definitely won.
For sure.
I ain't really got much to say on it. I hope the next one is, even better.
Yeah, none of the people in the comments was really on that. Oh, this person. The only person that was really on that shit was fucking Bow Wow. But we all know Bow Wow's a little biased, and Bow Wow's a bitch anyway. So.
Wait, because Bow Wow was in them Snoop videos. He's on this, and he was on Doggy Style.
Yeah. And then Snoop, was on Bow Wow first. I mean, I can respect that. I mean, that's like your kids. Man, I think he won.
Yeah.
Bow Wow's supposed to say Snoop won.
Word, that's like his uncle, for real.
Yeah, I'm sure if me and Keith get into battles with some other niggas, if y'all ain't on some, man, I think they got it. I'm gonna look at y'all differently.
It wasn't just that. It was just the way he was like, he was basically cheerleading the whole time. Like, bruh, sit down.
Cause that's the thing. It's like that's his legacy too. Like, he a part of that. Like, I can't even get mad at that. Like,
yeah, no,
I'd rather have that energy than the energy Fab had. Cause Jada had to get drunk for like 2 people to balance that shit out.
Word. Oh man, but yeah. It was good to hear aggressive content again. Bitches and hoes and shit being thrown around freely.
Motherfucker this, nigga that. Like,
yeah. It was
27 on a motherfucking cop.
Yeah.
Yes, that yes. Real fucking talk. Like, I love how he started that shit off with that.
Although I have to say, niggas was flaming me on on the Collie and in person because I said, and this is just my opinion, I don't care, you can flame away. As like when I hear Deep Cover, it's hard for me to get so hyped like that because I prefer the Pun and Joe version. So I hear Snoop and Dre. And all
yeah, young nigga speaking. Yeah, we get it.
Nigga.
I get it.
Nigga, them songs were like 5 years apart. Like, don't talk to me about young nigga shit.
What? Hold on, wait. 5 years apart? Like, you gotta be a young nigga saying that. The song is more like 10 years apart than 5 years.
Because when did the original Deep Cover come out? Like 92? The song came out like 92. And the fucking
92.
Yeah, and the Pun one came out in 98. They both came out in 90. So
yeah, but okay, you just said 98, nigga, and we're talking about 91, 92, bruh. Like, you know how much hip hop changed from that time?
True.
Like hip hop changes like almost every 5 years. It don't seem that way now, but back then, like shit was like Deep Cover back then, like the Snoop version sound more like you could feel the datedness. But that shit was so fucking classic, you can't deny it. In that beat.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I mean, Pun really, we only just, like Pun is the one who really killed the damn the other Deep Cover, but at least with Snoop and Dre, it was like a collaborative, back and forth classic.
Yeah. They both killed that shit.
Yeah, then you got to look at it like that's Snoop debuting this shit. Like, I mean, Fat Joe and Pun, like, yeah, we just want to hear Pun now.
I mean, shit. I mean,
nah. Let's not go that far. Because Joe's verses was dope in their own right. It's just Pun killed the shit.
They was dope, man. But it's like, come on, bro. Like Pun, like murked it.
Yeah.
Like that's just like, I mean, yeah, Fat Joe that dude, but I mean.
Yeah, and it was
it's like you got one guy coming mid and another nigga going plus ultra, like going way higher, like.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I feel you.
I still can't believe how huge he was. Pun.
Oh yeah. Oh,
be able to do that.
500 pounds after like that.
R.I.P. Pun.
Rest in peace.
Word.
Yeah,
I got one more thing to say about this battle. I'm a little disappointed Snoop ain't played Wrong Idea with Badass.
Why?
I'm not surprised.
Nigga.
Nah, that shit was fire, but I'm not surprised.
Word.
And then since Badass died recently, I just thought it would have been like a dope, like something dope, bro. Like you see how Nate Dogg got all that love, so that's how I look at it.
Badass.
Bro.
Nate Dogg is more iconic. Like Nate Dogg is like super iconic. Badass was dope, but you know he's not iconic.
He on iconic songs though.
Yeah,
Wrong
but
Idea, fucking crazy. Like
yeah, but he's not Nate Dogg, bro.
We know that nigga. He did, dude. All I'm saying is like you could have took out Pump, some other shit he was playing. Like Wrong Idea was definitely in that lane, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody. Like, I think it's like, I don't know. You ain't got no Cali vibes in you. You know what? Fuck it, ain't no draw Snoop on that shit. Y'all niggas hating now. Y'all ain't got no love for no Snoop Dogg and no Badass. We know this is LBC. Oh man, but yeah, let's get into that boxing.
That definitely battle hip hop one. Word up.